is challenged with a truth that no one wants to believe. And I have one with me. This truth drove me from my home in England, for I cannot sing this song that I wrote in my homeland. I met the man this song is about when I was an apprentice. He was very generous to his minstrels, and it was a privilege to have the opportunity to perform for him. He was a great lover of music. However, the way he is known is other than I remember. And no one wants to believe what I've written about him. Richard III, I say you all, was there ever a king so vile, stabbing his long way to the throne with a traitor's self-serving smile? What a fiend, oh how glad the people were when King Henry destroyed this brood. So say the Tudor histories, and they're surely beyond dispute. How on earth to bury such a king, hold no funeral, throw a fete? Still we must ask, is this the truth of the last Plantagenet? Fiercely young Richard armies led to defend brother Edward's throne. Their middle brother traitor turned, and his life forfeit to atone. But when Edward at 40 died from vice, and protector he Richard named, caught unprepared twixt widow queen and the kingmaker's warring claims, his advisers all were chess masters, each one scheming against a threat. Swiftly the pawn did king himself as the last Plantagenet. Oh, had he his nephew princes killed, it could be Richard was no saint. But if he erred in dealing death, it was toward mercy and restraint, for he left noble houses well intact, and great trouble for him they'd make. Unlike the Tudors' bloody reigns, for they never made that mistake. When King Henry gave the death decree, did his father-in-law regret having switched sides and sealed the fate of the last Plantagenet? Oh, 2 years upon the throne's not long for a king to perfect his art. Courtly intrigues were not his taste, and he never could play the part. But if most of the nobles loved him not, to the common folk he was true, freeing us from corruption's grip. Aye, he did what a king must do, if it be his only legacy, that the poor might escape from debt. Deeply indeed his people mourned for the last Plantagenet. Oh, bravely did our abandoned king meet his ending on Bosworth Field, felled by a ring of 20 swords. To the last, though, he would not yield. He was too much the soldier, swift to act. Surely this was his fatal trait. Now he's remade by Tudor scribes, patient schemer for all to hate. Did they bury Richard? Just his name, and the rest are we bid forget. Let us blame 30 years of strife on the last Plantagenet. Though they call him England's enemy, in my mind I can see him yet. 20 armed men, all bearing down on the last Plantagenet.